on to news topics. Um, Recently, we had heard that Paul Reubens has passed. A lot of people didn't know this,
Yes.
but he was set to be Gozer the Gozerian in Ghostbusters and turned the role down. But he was going to be a well-dressed, kind of like distinguished 1920s gentleman kind of appearing character to be Gozer. And that would have made a completely different movie. I wish I lived in that alternative universe to watch that cut. But everybody mostly knows him as Pee Wee Herman. Me personally, I enjoyed him as Max, the little like computer AI in Flight of the Navigator. Then you had one of my favorite characters he ever did was Amlin from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, not the TV show. And then of course, the Spleen from Mystery Men. Not only that, but he played Penguin's dad twice. He did it in Batman Returns and then again in Gotham, I believe.
Yeah. Also, for those folks at home, Paul Reubens, A.K.A. Pee Wee Herman, or say Pee Wee Herman, A.K.A. Paul Reubens, has also been known over the past many years as the King of Comeback, because twice folks have tried to take him down, or twice stuff has happened to him that in today's vernacular got him canceled. The first time was back in the 90s when he was caught self-pleasuring himself in a porn theory. Oh, the heavens.
Oh, you saw he had to do that episode of Crack. He was so concerned about the drug crisis in America in the 80s, he had to go to the adult theater and make his dick cry.
Right. And the thing is, I saw TikTok videos like, imagine being the snitch that had to go to the box office to report somebody in the back.
At the adult theater.
In theater.
At the adult theater.
Theater.
It wasn't probably just him. There's probably about 4 or 5 going to
and not only that, he was making his comeback, and it was during his time because there was it was a fun computer game. They tried to make it an actual live action trivia game on TV, and that was You Don't Know Jack. He played the host for that game show on TV. It only lasted maybe about 5-10 episodes, and it got canceled after 10 episodes. I don't think it was because it was popular. It was because also during that time, his house got rated for what was claimed to be child porn, but it wasn't. And he kind of went that route, and he was found innocent. And again, same TikTok video, a few years later, when the statutory limitations was about to run out, a different person working in the DA's office said, no, let's try this way again. Let's try to, bring back the charges. And Paul just pleaded to a lesser charge, like a real less. It was like $100 fine and pretty much, I won't say time served, but it was like, as long as you're not around kids unsupervised, you'll be fine. And since during that time, he was taking care of his father, he was fine. So like, okay, I'm taking care of my dad anyway. He's really sick with, I think it was like cancer. So, that was not an issue. And he served his time, and he might have been due to a comeback, but cancer hit him. God rest his soul. He was known for a lot of wide variety of weird and wonderful characters, from Pee Wee Herman to Penguin's dad to who knows,
Spleen.
The Spleen. So he was I won't say, a lot of folks have said that Paul Reubens was a very weird person to know at times.
God, is it too soon for me to make the obvious joke about him being the comeback king?
Go ahead.
I mean, if
our haters are going to hate anyway.
It's the comeback god.
I think a lot of the whole fans would be like, my God, he really is the comeback king. Came back from death. Holy shit, this guy's good. And the
Andy
thing
Kaufman,
is,
could he pull that off?
anybody, I think he'd be the only guy that could have pulled it off. And I think, but yet nobody would be totally surprised. He'd be like, holy shit, he managed to pull it off. But then again, it's 2023. Why are we surprised?
Oh yeah. Speaking of odd surprises,